wig down. Don't be looking at my hair. Hold on, let me find that scarf for it real quick. Hold up. Damn. Here we go. I got a scarf. Hold up. I'll pull my wig up. So don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, sweetie. Don't worry about it, sweetie. All right, same style. We just going one by one because I ain't got that much space and I'm sitting in my goddamn bed. So bear with me. Bear with me. All right, first up, we doing Aquarius. Y'all seen the title? It says "Save It." That's a song that I had wrote. It was just basically talking about before we get into it, start pulling. Hold on, let me get these out. I gotta put this up. It's a card binger. Listen with intent. Stop. I don't know who this for before we get into the earth sign reading. I might be able to pull each and every one of them, but I don't think so. I ain't got enough leg space in front of me. Crisscross applesauce ain't gonna give me enough damn space. It's not. Listen with intent. If you are earth sign, you got to start listening with intent, because some of y'all be listening to respond. That's the biggest problem. You listen to respond. You don't listen with intent. You listen to respond. That could be based off emotion and stuff like that though, right? Or you could be acting very left-sided of the brain. So shit. And listen with intent. Hold up. Shit. Listen with intent also means that like you hearing what other people be saying though, even if it's something that you don't want to, be very vocal about it though. But listen with intent also has some do when it comes down to speaking though. So that means that it won't come off like oh, like you talking out of turn, or coming off like talking about something that you don't know what you talking about. Bam, that's what it is though. So that's why I said listening with intent gonna help y'all out a whole lot. So let's go. But the title is just Save It. I told you that's a song that I had wrote. It was just in my head. I was like, bam, that's the earth signs. Starting off with that. It's basically saying like you're tired of somebody. You could just be fed up and you know somebody full of shit. Or this could be somebody about you, right? And you're tired and you're sick of somebody, you know they full of shit, and then it is what it is, and then you just sitting here looking at it like, just save it. I ain't got it today. I don't want to talk about it tomorrow. You know how like you know how like it get to the point of where you just so done with somebody and you just like, you know what, just say this shit. Just save it. So somebody could be like that, or it could be you. Let me sit up straight. It could be you. I don't know. But that's just the message for the overall all air signs. Okay, all right. So bam, let me pull y'all a card. Oh, I said that. Meditation and stillness, refusal of the call. The universe is your partner. So let's go. Let me get you one card. Girl said when. I guess because I'm doing it this way though. So you got revelation, inspiration, and new beginnings. That's why I said for some of y'all, it's gonna require you in this season or this period that you in to learn how to just learn how to be still, sit back and relax. So some of y'all may need a spa day or learn how to be able to withdraw from certain people, yeah, hangman energy. That's where it's time to really self-reflect, to where you sit back and you take into account, to where all you doing is just taking things from a different perspective. That's why it's gonna require y'all to be able to hold up now. Where that dinky? I was right here in my leg. Shit, let me pull my leg back. Oh, but no, that's what's gonna require y'all in this season, just to sit back and be quiet and don't say much. I don't know if that's gonna be easy for some of y'all. For some of y'all though, if you like a creative or a particular person though, you could be feeling blocked or you don't know what it is that you should do. At this moment, it's because you've been around too many people. Some of y'all gotta self-reflect and see how certain people around you influence you, that draws about. I do kind of feel like why my throat chakra going out? It wasn't doing this. I got on y'all, and I ain't been on no other side. if you're a person where you're very creative, or you just in a space of where you need some type of inspiration, or where you want to go after certain things or be able to start, you're gonna have to change up certain things of how you go about it, though, especially how, like, you, because you know how some of y'all may got a vision for how you want certain things, like spirit telling some of y'all that y'all need to let it go. I'm not saying that you could be a person where you could be I don't know, a free spirited individual, however it's supposed to be, whatever picture that you have painted, it has to be let go of. Some of y'all in a period though where you may feel like your hands tied and you can't really just do particular much in a situation, but is it a place for you to actually just sit there, think, take in, and then be able to move? But when it comes about this moving, it's gonna require some type of changes, and these changes gonna require you to go beyond the surface, though it really is, though not beyond the surface, but just get your feet wet, because some of y'all probably like to jump in a little bit too much or not enough, right? So we gonna figure that out. Ooh, I'm through shuffling shit. Damn, I'm through shuffling. God damn. All right, listen with intent. Whew. Let me get y'all one card on top. And if I need to pull, I need to pull more. Oh, yes. I feel like I'm about to get messy. I don't even know why. Because I ain't even tell the other sides what they was dealing, because I didn't want to, though. Because I guess Cancer and Earth signs was just like straight to the point for his learning. For some of y'all, though, you could be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, or Aries equally as well, or a Capricorn. Two Pisces, one Cancer, three Pisces, one Cancer, one Capricorn, and one Aries. For some of y'all, when it comes to that point, you got one card. Yeah, you got it twice, 2 7 of Wands. You gonna have to stand your ground. And the reason why I say you're gonna have to stand your ground, though, is because, now hold up. Two things. Hold up. Let's start off right. With this Ten of Pentacles being in reverse, and I'm gonna clarify with a whole nother deck. Y'all keep trying to have like this. I feel like this is defending something that's no longer there, especially when it come down to this Ten of Pentacles. That's that broken foundation where some of y'all keep trying to draw this inspiration from. I don't know if it's family, I don't know if it's friends, I don't know if it's about receiving something. This could be somebody that keep asking for something in a place where somebody doesn't want to. Six of Pentacles is up. This person can give it. They don't want to. It could be more like, if you do this, I will give you this. If you don't do this, then there is a consequence to these particular actions. You could be dealing with a child or something, the source as well, though. But I do feel like this is where some of y'all keep having this standing your ground when it comes to certain things, or like you keep trying to stand your ground in a situation where there is no ground to stand on. So I really do feel like that as well. Now let's go and get into the cards. Now you got the 7 of Wands, and you also got the 6 of Pentacles. You got the High Priestess, and you also got the Chariot. There's a conflict going on between you and someone else. Intuitively, you know what's the problem. That's why I say you got to listen with intent. If you a particular person where you around here, you acting nonchalant and you trying to sit up here, man, I'm trying to do my own thing, I got my own shit going on, this, that's not going to work in this season, because you already know what the problem is. And especially with the Chariot card, this could be your emotional support system. So don't get mad if you in a season where you feel like certain people are removed from you, or you could be removing yourself from them. But I feel like with this 6 of Pentacles, it isn't about, that's the unequal, like it's not an equal give and take, but somebody doesn't want to give, because if you do what I say, you do what I like, I will give you this. If you don't do what I say, there's a consequence. And especially with the Hierophant being in reverse, though, so this could be hierarchy as well, though. I do kind of feel like that. Now, if it's just family issues, this could be between you and someone else. Like you hear me say, like, you could be fine coming into who you are as a person, or developing your own intuition, and somebody just still looking at you as a child. Like, you know, like, oh, that's always still going to be little so-and-so, so-and-so. I give you an example. I hate the name where my granddaddy used to be like Shay Rabbit. And like he used to have this saying that come behind it. Or like my folks on my mom's side be like, oh, that's tippy toe, like that or whatever. that's what I mean when it comes to like you could be at this point though where you keep trying to defend something that you're not listening, that you still hear, you on this point of view to somebody that's still gonna see you a certain goddamn way. It could be yourself. You could be figuring like that with yourself. Because on the bottom with the 7 of Wands, where you hear me say, it say liberation, deliverance from enemies, both visible and invisible. Divine grace cures rage and absolves the guilty. That's why I said if you so busy in a place where you keep trying to defend something, this is where you gotta listen with intent. So this you could be in nobody can't talk to you about shit, because every time somebody try to talk to you, it seems like it's starting an argument, or you always quick to. For some of y'all, you so at this place where you hear me say if you ain't listening with intent, that goes with the throat chakra, where you gotta learn how to be quiet, sit back and reflect and look at certain things from a different perspective. This you allow certain your territory that you think really for you and they really ain't for you. Well, this could be you, whichever it may be though, right? And I do kind of feel like there is some dominance that's going on with this situation. I really do feel like it's that. For some of y'all, this could be marital problems as well. This could be spousal support or somebody wanting something as well. I do kind of feel like you and somebody else, if it's family or another person, I do kind of feel like y'all have two different religious belief systems, especially how you handle certain things, especially if it's going on in the family or dealing with certain things. This could be religious beliefs. This could be political beliefs. It's a whole lot of differences that's going on. But at the same time, though, it's more than you could ever know, right? So you could be the person where, like in the moonology, where I can't think of what card that is, where it say it's bulging, where it say what moon, the Gibeon's moon, where they say the moon is big and bulging like this, and it looked real pretty right before the full moon. And they say that when this card comes out, you're supposed to look beyond the surface. That's what it's giving me though. So there could be a Gibeon's moon though. So this could be internal or external though, right? So if it's like different belief systems or something going on between you and someone else, that could be in a place of to where you hear me say religion and politics are the quickest way to get the shit started. If you're a person where you like to bring that shit up, don't get mad when people in your life start just falling back, right? It could be topics that's offhand. I really do feel like that though, but it's listening with intent. Because if you in a 10 of Pentacles, you really can't get mad. This could be a little bit of trauma bonds. This could be foundations that's really not there. The lack of family, the lack of support. It's really consistency. Some of y'all, it's really consistency. That's kind of like the biggest thing. It's consistent. But we finna see though, right? Because I really do feel like you and somebody else, y'all could be having a problem. And if it's marital problems, you just on the opposite side of something. So this could be like more like, oh, my husband, he in the doghouse, he ain't getting no ass tonight, he on the couch. And some of y'all could be the point, all right, now shit, I ain't finna be in this motherfucking doghouse for too long, right? It could be at the point of where somebody wants an open commitment, or they could want like something of an open commitment, open arrangement or something of sorts, wanting to try something, but at the same time there's boundaries. Right? So we're gonna get out there. But it's boundaries though. It's boundaries though. One of y'all, the problem is, I'm gonna get out there because I'm gonna get to the problem is finances. Look, it's finances. Whoever this is, somebody got some financial dealings or something going on behind somebody's back. Now I'm gonna read it. It came out sideways. We're gonna read it up and down. We got the Tower card being in reverse. We also got the Sun card, the 8 of Wands, and we also got the Death card and the 4 of Cups. Yes. Now, for some of y'all, though, with the Sun card, with this Tower being reversed, and that Sun card with this 8 of Wands, some of y'all, that's why I said, if you don't clear that rage and you don't fix particular things, though, as well, you're going to be in a place where you may say things that you regret, or you may regret decisions that it is that you have done. So that shit to the light. And I really do feel like that as well. Could be at a place where you're trying to avoid that though. So that's why I said listen with intent, and also that requires you to be in the space of being quiet, because this looks like somebody else bringing something to the light of someone else. And I tell you that 4 of Cups always gonna be that dishy, but you can't take it though. You see how they're looking at the cup, but one of y'all looking at it like, I knew this shit was gonna happen, right? Now we flip this shit upside down. We got the Tower card. And I told you, either way, go with the Tower card being a right, the Eight of Wands being a reverse, the Death card, and the Four of Cups. Though this is emotional aspects, making hasty decisions as well. Though this somebody that's sitting around soaking, a little mad. Oh, I shouldn't have did this. I should have did this. But everything's still coming to the light. Either way I flip it, it's still coming to the light. One coming to the light because it's more of a softer approach. In reverse, it's more coming to the light where it's kind of like harming somebody. Like it's coming from an egoistic place. Um and I do kind of feel like if it's this battle though, even if you're in a relationship or somebody has to fight for whoever or whomever affection, don't get mad at me. This stems from childhood. So one of y'all could be at a place where it's like very irate, easily pissed off. Because it could be in a place of, like, say for instance, it could have been a parent that gave you too much attention. And then they give you too much attention, and then this causes problems in a relationship because this parent could have been like, oh, I'm trying to be loving, I'm trying to be supportive. Then you get in a relationship, then you around her like, well, now, da 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 da, and why you ain't calling me? Why you ain't texting me? And then it's like all that other bullshit that come with it though. And it's like, I'm not the motherfucker who did this. And it could be on the flip side, reverse, as a person who lack. I'm just using that as an example, right? The problem here when it comes to, never mind, I don't want to say that because whoever this is, I got an open marriage. One of y'all got a baby out there, but we finna get out there. Don't get mad at me. But it came out. I was holding it back for the longest. I was holding it back. And that's a problem where you arguing. That's where the commitment is necessarily being challenged. Now we do got Ace of Wands being in reverse. We got the Four of Swords being in reverse. The Three of Swords being in reverse. We also got Five of Wands, Three of Wands, and we also got the Judgment. One of y'all don't take too kindly to criticism. One of y'all not fun to criticism. I do kind of feel like if somebody's trying to tell you something, especially when it comes to that hangman energy, you got to work on that heart chakra moment because you do feel like that you feel like in that moment that maybe somebody's trying to judge you as well. But I do kind of feel like whoever this is, maybe they may have been trying to hold a grudge or trying to out someone or being malicious of that standpoint. It didn't work. I feel like there's somebody that could have been sitting on something for the longest though, so that really didn't prosper the way that it was want to. So them plans end up failing. Not saying that motherfuckers didn't hear it or they didn't say it, but it really didn't work the way that you want it to work. So let me just say that though, it really didn't though. So I do kind of feel like here though, your ego might be a little bruised. You may feel a little bruised. You may be a little resentful as well. Oh shit. You may be a little resentful about certain things. I do kind of feel like if there's an anger or argument or something going on, I do kind of feel like some of y'all, I'm telling you, whatever environment that you going in where spirit telling you listen with intent of certain people, even if it's just competitiveness, because competitiveness is not a good look with the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles in reverse is more of the environment to where somebody who grew up poor, the lack of financial support or means, consistency, stability. There could be fake family. There could also be family to where it's pretentious, where you hear me say motherfuckers to where like, oh, we got degrees, we got this, we got this. It could be a false kinship, right? It could be a false kinship. So some of y'all, they'll put y'all in a place where you always trying to be a go-getter, always trying to get shit. Whether it's like, oh, I'm going to go on a job and I'm going to apply for this and I'm going to do this and woo, woo, woo. But it comes off in a state of to where it could be read wrong. And one of y'all don't want to pay attention to that. It could be read wrong. It really can. It really can. Shit, my nose is on. It's itchy. It could be read wrong. I really do that. For some of y'all, don't, I'm telling you, your ego just bruised though. But at the same time, one of y'all don't. I'm telling you, got something to do with criticism and judgment as well. And when you hear this though, even if it has something to do with children or child, bring your own energy by constantly trying to be in fights with people. I'm telling you, really do. One of y'all drain the shit out yourself. You always got something to say. You always got a quick rebuttal. Baby, I bet your ass be tired of shit. To be tired. Can't even get no rest. Now we got King of Wands and we also got the Strength card with the Queen of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. Some of y'all need to go to therapy. And I do feel like that though. You don't have to go to therapy because somebody's saying you're crazy or whatever the case may be. No. It's more where it needs to have some type of resolve. Now, this could be between you and someone else because you could be going to a counselor or a third party where they can actually help you. Bitch, this is too long. You actually could be going to like some type of third party that can help you manage a situation between you and someone else. Now, this could be a mentor-mentee program or whatever, or between you and someone else though. but it's gonna take its time. I do kind of feel like that. I do kind of feel like it's gonna take its time. If it got something to do with money as well, though, I do kind of feel like one of y'all are very petty when it comes to money. We're just gonna be honest, and y'all the type of motherfuckers. It may be you or somebody else who you may be dealing with. They very petty. They have the money, whoever this motherfucker is, but they take their time on giving it to you. Now, if you a person to where if you don't listen well, I don't want to give my money to somebody that you hear me say, if I'm just trying to say, hey man, da 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 da, or you said that you was gonna do this, what the fuck you gonna do, right? I don't want to give my money to nobody like that. And you, if you want to borrow it, even if I want to give it, I don't want to give you shit if it always comes with a nasty attitude or it's an expectation, right? Hey, I know I ain't giving you shit. You'll be all right. And so that could be the thing. But on the flip side, whoever this is, you real petty. Y'all petty to the point to where when it come down to money, y'all be sizing people up to the point where you think they deserving it or not. We're gonna get out of there. Now we got the King of Wands, the Knight of Wands, the Nine of Swords, and the Knight of Swords. Now, there's a lot of young people up in here. Now, some of y'all could be young and in your mid-20s and shit like that. I don't know. Or you could be dealing with somebody in their 20s or just younger than you, right? But the problem is y'all be arguing and fighting and shit, right? I really would tell you that, though. There's no resolve, especially when it come down to this Knight of Wands. He high-headed, you high-headed. You like to fight, he like to fight, she like to fight, whoever like to fight, though. Spirit coming in and telling y'all that y'all need to cut this shit out, though. Now, I do kind of feel like if these two different people, it could be your fucking siblings, whatever cause that it is, who had this going on? Libra had this going on. I don't know what reading it was. Libra had this going on some months ago where I said that Libra had this going on. No, this was last year. This was last year where I had said that the family shared the same goddamn lawyer and they was trying to come to a resolve. And I said they were going to go outside to have to get some type of counsel. So I didn't put it on the tube. That was in the kitchen. I remember that. For those of who remember, that was back in. They'll probably like August or May. Around that time. I don't know where you can find it, but I was in the kitchen sitting there though. Because they had like a family dispute. They were arguing over land, money, finance. It was a lot. They were arguing over stupid shit. Who they was lawyer couldn't it wasn't that the lawyer couldn't do what it needed to do. The lawyer was drained. The lawyer, if it was a family, it was a total 5 or more. So it's kind of like the lawyer, like, okay, so what is it that you want? All right, okay. So what is it that you need? So they were emotionally exhausted. Long story short. So that's why I said some of y'all may have to go outside of the norm, but Spirit is telling y'all to cut this thing out. I do kind of feel like if there is money that could be paid, some of y'all probably need to go watch Capricorn reading because it seemed like Capricorns were trying to stall somebody else out and it seemed like they is going to have to pay more when they went to court and they could have nipped a whole lot of shit in the bud. So that's why I said you probably need to go watch that one if you got any type of legal issues that was going on. It was at a time period to I think they were waiting because at the end of the reading where you hear me say I posted that blog yesterday where I had said that where he said no one is going to come save you. I think in that moment they was waiting on a decision to be made, but they wanted somebody to make it for them before they recognize like, is this right? Is this not right? Just a little reassurance. So some of y'all could be in that moment. All right. Now we do got the Ace of Cups. We got the Temperance being in reverse, the Nine of Wands, and we also got the Seven of Swords. Some of y'all, this could be somebody reaching out to you, or this could be a friend or a particular person, but I do kind of feel like somebody's very guarded, especially when it comes down to the truth. Now don't get me wrong, I can watch me saying beach, like beach, right? I can watch me saying shit like that. I can watch me saying other particular things. But I'm not finna guard everything that I need to say to protect your feelings just because I don't want to end up in an argument. We don't need to be cool. That's all I got to say. I'm not finna protect your feelings. You get to be around here. You get to be defensive and shit. And then whenever time I say something, I'm the bad guy. I'm not finna do that. So you might as well hang that friendship up. Like I'm not. I can't do it. If you around here, you offending everybody. I'm not finna. I can't. Now we do got the Queen of Wands and the Six of Wands, though. I do kind of feel like some of y'all, when it comes to your love life, I gotta make better decisions. You in the Seven of Swords, where you want love, you want to be there, But they say don't trust the big butt and the smile. Some of y'all could be in that season. Like it could be a big dick and a smile, right? Whatever it is, it could be a nice looking vagina and a smile, right? Whatever you into. Some of y'all got to get into this period though where you gotta slow down when it comes to relationships. Like on God, because I know you want a relationship. I know you want to be able to move forward, right? I know you want these particular things where you want to be in love, but you got to slow down. You got to slow down. Some of y'all could be in a space of where you hear me say where you draw your inspiration from. If it's broken foundations, you may be admiring certain people, or somebody may be admiring you, whichever way it go, with broken foundations. So it's like, man, they really love them. Like, man, they do this. Man, I want to be like this. What the fuck do you want? We about to wrap up on y'all. So what is it that you want? Slow down, think about certain shit. Stop jumping into certain shit. Stop trying to hang with everybody. Stop trying to kick it with everybody. Stop looking at what it is. Stop trying to be in the mind frame of where everything to be on top. Because you're gonna be you don't want to be a person where you get in a group full of motherfuckers and then you kind of like, oh, I see why the fuck I ain't supposed to be over here. And this is some hard shit to get out of. It really is. This is some hard shit to get the fuck out of. But as we wrap, we got 9 of Pentacles. We do got the 6 of Cups. We got the 2 of Wands, the Hermit being in reverse, and the Justice. So that's why I said it's some hard shit to get out of, because you do got the 9 of Pentacles. Right? Y'all got to do a lot of ego work, shadow work as well. Right? And especially with the ego, though, because some of y'all are more driven by looking by what's success. So even if it's love, even if it's relationships with certain people, you so focused and driven. Right? And that could be your environmental factors. Because keep in mind, niggas will be some of the pretentious motherfuckers. Get a degree, start looking down on other niggas thinking they dumb. Motherfuckers start getting money, forget they ass was motherfucking broke in this bitch, and be looking at motherfuckers. It be like, bitch, but you come from humble beginnings. And I'm not saying it to be mean, but it be people who forget where they come from. Or it's just that empathy. It's not saying that you always mentally have to be there, always relate, but it's kind of like that empathy keeps in room for you to grow. But you don't want to be in a place where it's hard for you to get out of this situation, though, where you sit down and you just sit back looking at your independence and stuff like that, and just thinking this. For some of y'all could be coming to this dark period, especially for y'all, especially where you accumulating finances back up, or you could be in your lone wolf energy, right? Where you trying to figure certain things out. You could be in your lone wolf energy. Girl, get out my reading. Somebody put some gloss on my lips. What you need on though, by the way. You may be in your lone wolf energy at this moment, to where when it comes down to decisions, your ass so goddamn stuck. You like, shit, I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do. Especially if you need help, especially with a decision, you kind of like, I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do. Damn if I do, damn if I don't. You got fear. Some of y'all want to ask questions about legal situations, but you don't want to do. Some of y'all don't want to incriminate yourself. I don't know how to tell you what they get on. I don't want to know what the hell you did. Good night. So I'm finna pull y'all a Lenormand. Jesus, that's a whole lot of time. So that's why I said some of y'all that's just that, right? Some of y'all like, shit, I want to ask a question, but shit, I don't want to. Yeah. Right. And then too, if you wrong, learn how to own up to your wrongs. I was watching a video about that today, which that does hit in this situation, especially with the justice card. Because some of y'all, when it comes to you being wrong, some of y'all don't like to apologize. That's gonna be your biggest downfall. It is. So I'm gonna pull y'all a card, sweetie, and then just I'm gonna go to the next. Who is next? God damn. Libra. All right, my bad. I was looking at the TV. Ooh, sweetie. Let me read this for you. I already know what that card is. For some of y'all, I tell you, this is where information could be hidden. You just getting your toe in or whatever the stuff. Now, this card talks about a gift. Now, we're just gonna read it. It talks about a gift being given to a person or offer. This could be a man, because to me this is like got something to do with some man, or it could be a woman. I don't know. There's some pretty flowers though. It got pink, it got yellow. This could be friendship, this could be love and support and sex. When it comes to red, that's romantic, baby. Learn the colors. For those of y'all into feng shui. Bouquet. A flower bouquet is offered from a shadowy figure. Keywords: gift, ceremony, grace, charm, romance, appealing offer, proposition, or charisma. Shadow. Strings attached to gift, potential stalker, and unwanted attention. Didn't I say somebody trying to bring somebody bullshit to the light? Now, a message. A lovely offer is coming your way. Accept with grace. It may be a proposal for a job, a gift from a romantic person, or simply a friend who appreciates you and is bringing you a gift. The bouquet reference formal occasion and ceremonial gifts. Perhaps you are receiving a certificate of appreciation. While gifts are generally loving things, consider this origin of a bouquet to see if there is any strings attached, and check below to see how you are feeling to ensure you're not receiving unwanted attention. Ooh, baby, that's some inner child work. Because, baby, if you a person to where I'm telling you got too much attention or not enough, ooh, I'm telling you, in men, straight men, this is where they always be in women faces. For women, this is where they always be in men faces. I'm telling you, for real, it be, ugh. It's same sex, but either way, it go the same way. You be like, do you prefer giving or receiving gifts? That goes to one of y'all. Number two, what is an ideal romance for you? Didn't I say that? Number three, have you ever felt manipulated when receiving gifts or offered them to get your way? I just said it. So I don't know if some of y'all just going through that in this season. Just be mindful of certain gifts. If you are already in it, I do kind of feel like the hard part is there. But some of y'all, you got to listen with intent. That's the major lesson out of all this. Listen with intent. That's y'all biggest problem. You be listening from a place of where it's a wounded solar place. I think they saying it's trying to hurt me. I think they doing this. Da, 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 da. Well, that motherfucker, like, damn, relax. Where you just shutting down and a motherfucker can't even tell you something. Right? Then you just gotta let a fool be a fool. Then when a motherfucker want to help you, they don't want to help you. Now you think they supposed to put up with your ass attitude. Not me. All right, let's go, Libra. You next. Let's see what Libra's got going on. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Ha ha. Ooh. Do y'all think I'm gonna be able to get out the fire sign too, or should I wait till tomorrow? Because I was gonna do some random messages when we finish this though. What's going on? Hey, Bobby, do you feel like coming here and cut my light on so I have to move? But hey, can you come in real quick? Huh? What are you doing? Nothing? All right, leave. I'm gonna give y'all a message. Oh, look. Can you see him? You gotta lock the door. I'm on live. I just need you to cut on that light and that light so it can be a little bright in here. He's taking his time. Ooh, you kind of got the same thing too. But I said that was overall message. This is what he said. I need to cut on that light and that light. Damn. Okay, and then cut that one on too so it won't be dark. So it can. Ooh, jeez. You ready? Woo! All right. Okay, all right. Knock it back. Thank you. That makes it so much better. Y'all kind of got the same thing too. You got watchers, transpersonal, mini mass, the authentic self, fools, pain. It say fools embrace transmuting pain. For some of y'all though, transpersonal. If you want me to read that for you at the end, that's just a card where it says shut up and just listen. I'm telling you. In the words of my Uncle Billy, he said, listen with your eyes and watch with your ears. I tell you, it took me many minutes to learn this shit. It took me to make her. I was going to make the most dumbest decision in my life when he just came up and said it for the last time. And I said, if he tell me this shit one more motherfucking goddamn time, I could not understand it. And I was going to make the stupidest mistake of my life. So that's why I said mini mask just means some more where like we shedding skins and layers of ourselves though, like where we show up for other people in the world. For some of y'all though, at this most cases, some of y'all gotta learn how to pull back and see certain things. Because I do kind of feel like if y'all in this place, you too busy trying to be everything for everybody else that you don't even know who you are. That when it comes down to certain pain, like say for instance, you don't want to be that person where you so strong where you trying to show up for everybody else, and then when you want people to show up for you, they can't. Cause you this way, and then people need to show up for you, right? Sometimes in most cases it's best to where you hear me say you hear a friend and they talking, they going through something, you just sit back and you like, okay, all right. So let me get y'all a card, Libra. Water signs say this going on. Empty well, time to replenish, radical acceptance, and rising above the fray. Rising above the fray. Hold on, I gotta change these sounds, sweetie. Because I don't know whoever this is, dehydrated ass. What I'm trying to cut the commercial out, so. I do kind of feel like if some of y'all in this place though, with this empty well time to replenish and radical acceptance, y'all could have been going through some transitions though, and I do kind of feel like some of y'all in a place where y'all seeking out some type of truth. And this truth that you have been on, I do kind of feel like some of y'all been draining the shit out of yourself when it comes to situations in your life, because there is acceptance that comes with it. This acceptance is gonna help you heal a whole lot of things. This could be a relationship though, because y'all could be feeling burnt out and you need some type of emotional support. You need a little affection or a little attention, and I'm talking about sexually. Hold on, wait up to jump back on. Girl, glued this shit, re-glued this shit down. Okay, it's back. I do kind of like y'all in a place of where I don't feel like that it is it's not sexually, it's emotionally. I tell you that though. I do kind of feel like some of y'all are going back and closing up certain chapters. That's why I say you draining yourself, especially if you keep going backwards instead of going forward. Like there becomes a point where you're gonna have to accept what situations that it was. I'm not saying you got to now. I'm gonna tell you what to do, but it's gonna become a point where you're gonna have to sit back and look at how you may exhausted yourself in certain situations where you may have done too much, going over certain things, like going back and forth, trying to figure certain things out. It's a reality that comes with this. And I do kind of feel like when you close that and you finally accept the situation, that's when there are no steps in this motherfucker. It's like it's just a hole where you keep going and going and going, right? I do kind of feel like some of y'all speaking. I did say air signs, y'all giving me real left-minded, and when it's coming out with emotions. Now, this could just be your logic in a situation, or you could be dealing with some logic, especially when it comes down to the emotional aspects. So that's the inability to be able to perceive other things. But I'm telling you, as a truth seeker coming in though, that you could kind of give me a little bit of Scorpio energy. Could be a Sagittarius, right? It's giving a little bit. Hold up. It's giving a little bit of Scorpio, but it could be a Sagittarius, right? I really do feel like it's that though, whichever one you may be dealing with, right? Trying to figure out though. Going off the deep end. I don't want to go off the deep end. My body different. So I said it could be a Scorpio, it could be a Taurus. I don't know. That's it though. Could be a Scorpio, but I'm telling you, like I said, like a Sagittarius. Ugh. Let me see what they say. That's Capricorn. All right, okay. You got Capricorn, Cancer. You got Capricorn, Cancer, Scorpio. You got a fire sign, which is the Aries. You also got Pisces as well, and then you also got Aries and a Virgo up in here. You do. All right, let's see. Bam. Here we go. My bad. I gotta shuffle one more time. Ooh. Ooh. We get one more before I get to running off. You got another tower too. And you got the moon. All right, some of y'all may like somebody. Right? And all that shit coming up to the forefront. Now hold on, let me get one more card. Yeah, y'all like somebody and that shit coming up to the forefront. Maybe I regret putting your feelings out there. You don't know. Right? Some of y'all may like somebody, or this could be somebody who you know, or they could be going through something as well, but they like somebody and they don't want to put they like, I don't know if they putting their feelings on the forefront or they said something. This a person like this a person that ain't saying that. They sitting over here, they mourning, they going through particular shit, and they didn't say nothing. This is somebody like, well, if I could have got one more chance, I would have said this. If I could have got one more chance, I would have did this. Like that's somebody that's still in the past, like a past like energy where they keep going over everything. That's hidden though, right? And this could be some hidden emotions though, right? Some of y'all could be over there trying to fight and vibe for somebody's affection or making someone do that to you though as well. Now hold up, it got something to do with choosing paths. I tell you that. Now you do got a Two of Cups, and you also got the Devil, and you also got a Tower moment. Oh, can't say that out loud. All right. I can say this. Now, I would say this is a toxic relationship or a toxic connection between you and someone else, and I do kind of feel like this could be a third party or whatever that may be going on. Now, the reason I said this, though, you got seduction, downfall, communicates with the dead, and teaches the occult. Now, for those of y'all that could be in a little bit of magic or something as well, though, there's a warning that's coming up from the forefront, though, while y'all sitting up here wishing and wanting certain particular things, though, especially when it come down to trips, travel, and stuff like this. All right, okay, we're going to see it. Before y'all went on that trip, everybody who watching this, then been on vacations from 21, 20 on down. You knew you got like little nudges. I'm telling you though, like maybe your kids got sick. Maybe you kept getting knots in your stomach. You get up and go when you fly, you get on the plane and shit like that, and you like, oh my God, I'm going out and I'm doing this. This one particular time where you was like, I don't. You probably was packing your bags like, yeah, you know what? I'm bored and I'm doing this, and I think this going like that's some of y'all were forewarned, but you didn't pay attention. You didn't. Okay, you did not. You did not. I'm not saying where we don't want to though. I do kind of feel like that as well. Um. Okay. Now, on the flip side for one though, now let's say this though, and we finna get into the reading. Okay. Now, ooh, it's itchy. Girl, that's you becoming Aquarius reading where they be the ones that's itching every time they tell the truth. Because I tell you, it's one of y'all, that's how you know they lying when they start itching. Um, let's get into it. I'm trying to say that in a way to where it's like, okay, some of y'all just closing out chapters and you're gonna accept the person exactly who they is, but you trying to accept some truth, but it's gonna be some harsh truth about a situation or a person that you may or may not want to. Though I do kind of feel like some of y'all could be in a relationship with a person or someone or something, and it's accepting, like you hear me say, warts and all, whatever comes with it though. This could be somebody that's still gonna love somebody regardless or whatever situation though, but at the same time, it could be certain parts that they don't want to accept about you or you don't want to accept about them. So boom, that's the bright side of a situation though. Now with this Eight of Wands and this Nine of Cups and this Nine of Pentacles, this is where you hear me say if there's some type of third party dynamic going on, I don't know who this is or whatever person, or if you've been having like sacral issues or sacral and crown. If you've been having sacral or crown issues, whatever this is, whatever you consuming, whether it comes to drugs, alcohol, sex, or a person, that is causing a whole lot of health issues that is coming up in your life though as well. I do kind of feel like this. Now on the flip side here, somebody could be a little toxic though, so I don't know though, right? This giving me like obsessed, gone wrong. Yep, let me keep pulling. It's kind of giving that though. I'm just being honest. It's kind of giving one of those situations where it's kind of like in a movie, to where like somebody start going crazy, where it's like some secret love affair and that shit start going wrong, and you find out a little bit too late. Like, damn, this motherfucker crazy. Like that's what it kind of feel like. Just a little too late, right? But I do kind of feel like though, especially as well, if you going in the wrong crowd and stuff like that, and you hanging in the wrong places and stuff like this, there's always casualties in war. So if there's a lot of bad shit that may be happening to you, I do kind of feel like that's just a forewarning where you hear me say where you're for, like, if it's bad shit that's happening to you around certain things or certain people or situations, that's your forewarning, because one of y'all ain't listening to your intuition. Bam. Damn, it took me forever to get that out. Shit. Let me see. This ain't it. This one ain't it neither. Hold up. Okay, we're gonna play that one. Wham. Playlist. We gotta play this though. My bad. Hold up. Girl, these commercials. No, they be commercially. Okay. Okay, getting back into it. If you know, like, if it's at a place where it's like bad shit that's necessarily happening, I do kind of feel like that's where like you were forewarned though. But I'm telling you, like, if it got something to do with a trip, anything with the past, I'm telling you, you were forewarned. I'm telling you, like, it was weird. I'm telling you, it was like the baby got sick or the baby was annoying. I'm not saying your kids are knowing, but it's kind of like, say for instance, if you got like kids, they're like, mommy, 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 and they don't usually act like that. That was a sign that when some of y'all didn't pay attention, because usually they just go off and they be free spirited and all this other stuff, and then you kind of like, what the hell? Like, that's how it was. It was kind of like your child, though, right? Maybe like, because it's like one of y'all wasn't paying attention, but it's like your child was trying to show you in certain situations, but you was not. It don't even have to be your kid. It could be some type of attachment of another kid, right? Or it could have been a personal. It's got something to do with somebody else's kid. Because baby, it could be your friend, motherfucking child. And you was like, oh, I'm finna go over here and your friend kid, like, just, and you just like, what the hell? Like, you they be over here, they don't act like this, da da da, and it's just something different. Um, what else? Oh, it was just a lot. It was just a lot. Like, you wasn't charged up. Like, you wasn't charged up. My bad. Like, you wasn't typically charged up to go. Like, you wasn't typically charged up to go. You was not charged up like, yeah, I'm finna go, bitch. Okay. Now we do got 9 of Wands, 2 of Pentacles, and we also got the 4 of Wands. Now, some of y'all wanted to verse. Be mindful of that, because I know some of y'all say, like, my throat chakra is going out. Just because you're listening with intent don't mean you can't say what the fuck you want to say. You got to learn how to say what it is that you need to say. If some of y'all want a divorce, or you want to be out of commitment, or you want changes in your marriages, sometimes you got to be the change, or commitments and stuff like that. Sometimes you got to be the one to where you go through that rough season and you trying to progress and push yourself forward to where your partner ain't doing shit, because you don't want to be the person to where, oh, we might be going through a divorce and yada 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 and all this other stuff. Or even if it's commitment issues, you allow something or someone else to come into your life and be a charging influence, and it may be toxic. You don't want that though. So that's why I said, and you gotta learn how to speak up for real. Now we got 4 of Swords, and we also got 10 of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles. That shit gonna make you resentful as shit. Start speaking up. You really is, especially about certain changes that going on. You're gonna be resentful as shit. Now hold up. My throat chakra coming back. My throat chakra coming back. Wah, wah. That's why I said you gotta start speaking up. Like, seriously though, one of y'all gotta start speaking up, because that shit gonna make you resentful as fuck. And when you start doing changes and you start making changes where you hear me say where you've been making dumb decisions or about to make some dumb ass decision where you need to sit down and pause and reflect, it's gonna come from a masculine approach. You ain't gonna be balanced. This ain't gonna be in that place where you're gonna be seeing one thing, where you're gonna have the empathy, you're gonna have the understanding, you're gonna be moving like a man. Go check the Capricorn reading, please. I'm like, I don't like. I just had to tell Aquarius this. Y'all was just on her. Go check the Capricorn reading. All right, okay, this going left. Now let's get off that. Y'all got enough of that. All right, okay, bam. All right. Some of y'all need to focus and heal particular issues that's going on, and y'all gotta have some type of corrective balance that's going on in your life. Because if you're doing too much for other people, I do kind of feel like this is where you're not grounded. This is where you're not showing up. I do kind of feel like when it comes to truth, especially if it's about a person or a situation, you don't want to be in a place to where you coming out to where you trying to be certain shit just because you're trying to acquire this information that where you lose a piece of yourself. Now I do kind of feel like here, some of y'all could be needing a break. So this is where, like, if you in a split asset, I mean in a split marriage or a split commitment, or even if it's home, this is where I do kind of feel like that you could be at a point where you kind of like, no, I'm gonna just let you go over there to your daddy house or something like that. Don't do that. Like, but I'm saying you can get balance, but don't do that, because you can do it, but I would not do it because I wouldn't do it because one of y'all children more intuitive than they say they is, and they picking up on this shit. All right, okay, man. Shit, it took me forever to get that out. God damn. I wouldn't do it because one of y'all children more intuitive than you think they are, and they picking up on this shit. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, now we do got the Eight of Swords being reversed, the Knight of Pentacles, the Magician, and we also got the Temperance. I'm telling you something going on with you on the Sagittarius. I keep saying that shit. That shit came out twice, three times. Three times. I mean, I said it's a Sagittarius. I thought it was a Scorpio, but it's a Scorpio here. But it's something going on between you and the Sagittarius. Or this got something to do with patience. Patience. This could be you watching your own temple. Right. Is one of y'all over there crying, bitch? Never mind. I can't say this shit on her. You know I can't say this shit on her. Damn, we ain't even got the Gemini. I'm pussyfooting today. I don't know. I don't think I'm coming back. Um, some of y'all trying to find a way to get out of a situation, and I'm telling you that, like, the way you doing certain shit, to where you trying to call in or create certain experiences, you're moving too fast. You're moving too fast. If it's coming to your man, if it's kind of like you moving too fast. That's all I'm saying. You moving too fast, and it seems you need to slow down. Though some of y'all so busy where you just trying to get the fuck out of the way, something or do something. I just need to get the fuck out of the situation, whatever it is, or not deal with a person. This person they protected, but you not protected. So I don't know if it got something to do with magic because the magician is here. It could be with paperwork. Somehow, some way they're protected, but you're not protected. So I'll be mindful of that though as well. So you're moving too fast, slow down. Slow down. And then too, this person could come back, even like if like if you may feel like you fucked or you got the short end of the deal between you and someone else, they coming back again and they like, man, it's nothing but business, right? You ain't mad, is you? Like, that's how it's coming off. It's like, you're not mad, is you? What? Okay, let's get out of it. We got the Queen of Wands to the Nine of Pentacles, the Six of Cups, and we also got the Page of Wands. I did say that though. For some of y'all where you may be struggling going through particular issues between you and it's gonna cause particular problems or whatever it is going on, right? This could even be the past because we got Six of Cups, and even if it got something to do with childhood or era ways where you could be growing up, or your child could be grown, or you could be grown, whatever it is. These particular habits that has been formed with the where it's like, oh, I'm gonna let you go over there with your dad, I'm gonna let you go do this though. It has been a problem each and every since. So every time your child come back, because in the mind frame of it's a different style of parenting. The nigga could be more in a state of being passive to where it's like, okay, I see your mama do this, so I'm gonna let shit slide, I'm gonna do this, and then they come back with you, and then you have more problems when they come back home. If you an adult, some of y'all could have just was raised up in a two-parent, I mean, not in a two-parent, it could have been a two-parent household. They could have just had two different styles of parenting. Or this could be like, I'm gonna go over mama house this weekend, I'm gonna go over daddy house this weekend. However it was, they were different in their parenting. And this causes a problem though, and this has created these issues for the longest. Oh, girl, I'm finna hear them wrap up on y'all. Moral of the story is you gotta let go of whatever you've been taught, to let go of certain ways, certain issues, certain particular things, because this is what keeps you stuck. This keeps you stuck. The Death card, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands in reverse, that ain't no movement. That's burning out. They're staying in the same thought, same process, not paying attention to all these particular things. These are the same issues as well. It is. Some of y'all can't be in a mind frame of where you around here want to pick up all your friends' problem, everybody else's problem, baby. You in a season where you got to get your ass together, especially if you got kids. If you got kids, you really got to get your shit together. So you really can't be around here. Oh, well, I'm finna go ahead and If you got kids, you really got to get your shit together. If you don't got kids, this could just be your inner child where you got to get yourself together, even if it come down to you and your damn attitude. For real. Now, you could be in a moment where you need to pull back. Like, for real. Figure out what it is that you really need out of life. Because some of y'all really doing like some past life work. And I'm not talking about like in the spirit realm. This is your real life. Self-reflecting and going over old issues and old wounds and stuff like that. You really is. So that's why I said that's a lot. Libra, y'all took up 30 minutes of my goddamn time. Y'all really did. You really did. Jesus, this ain't even time now. Shit, somebody gonna have the content. Ooh. Could be dealing with an Aquarius or somebody else though. Or you could be, I don't know, dealing with an Aquarius. Something coming, bouquet coming in. And we got the 8. That's why I said you don't want to take an offer from somebody and that shit leave you stuck and bound in a situation though, right? Assess where you want to land, assess where you want to stay stuck, especially if it got something to do with a relationship or a person or some type of commitment, even if it's something that seems alluring to you. Assess that, especially if somebody's offering something to you or giving it to you or trying to sweeten the deal on something. Make sure you figure that out though as well, because I'm telling you, you don't want to get stuck in something. You don't want to be stuck with something. You don't want to feel like, oh my God. And then you find out the details just a bit more. It's like, no, come on into the light. Let me see you who you is. You know how I call him? I said, can you cut the light on? Some of y'all gotta do somebody like that. It's more to the story. So all I'm gonna say is more to the story. All right, let me read this. It's more to the story. You might want to go check Pisces reading out too, because Pisces had that as well, where they was getting slow information that was revealed to them. Right. All right, my bad. An octopus holds onto an anchor at the feeling stuck, inability to leave a seemingly secure situation, and a loss of hope. This card represents safety and all things that help us feel secure in our environment. It also represents hope. It may be time to stay home instead of traveling and rest. If it is time to pick up your anchor and go, you should. Examine what may have had its tentacles on you and decide if a person is a masquerade feel you with what you need or even may hold others back. Number 1, where's your safe haven? Number 2, what causes you to feel confined? And number 3, what gives you greatest hope? I said that though. One of y'all in a place where y'all just stuck and going over the past. Did so much shit for other people that you don't even know how the hell you gonna be some shit for yourself. And even if it got something to do with the past, where you hear me say for those of y'all that took trips, I'm telling you, that's why I said you were forewarned. And not in a way to like rub it in, but that's why I was like, you were warned in like subtle ways. Keep in mind, I'd have been a person or something like that as well, though, especially when it come down to kids and shit like that. You don't be paying attention. You just want to go. You just right. But for some of y'all though, this could be a relationship or a person, because we do got that though. Somebody not to come in and give you something, make it seem like it's sweet and good. Then you're like, I want to leave him. I don't know. I want to do this. I want to do this. Change some shit up. You don't want to be the person where you feel stuck, and then you let the shadows call you out, because the shadows gonna always tell you that nigga ain't for you. That bitch, she gonna do that though. That nigga. Some of y'all could feel like y'all stuck in a marriage. It's neither here nor there. or committed to a house or project or something where you feel like, let me get out of it. Okay, all right, Gemini. Don't get mad if y'all short, cause woo, they just took up all the time. All right, Gemini. Gemini, 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 Gemini. Girl, all right, okay, I need one more. Damn, you fucking with a Libra too? And a Cancer. They had that. All right, let's see. Ooh, no, man. You got Garden of Venus, Rest of Renewal, Balancing is on 1 foot, and you also got the Divine Matrix, though, the Galactic Shroom. We also got Transpersonal. We got could be messing with a Capricorn. We got Sacred Contract, and then we also got Me Talks. Yeah, y'all definitely got something going on with a Capricorn, Libra, and a Cancer. Who is it over there crying? Jesus. Some of y'all crying. What the hell is wrong with y'all? Not right now, but you just been crying. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I'm just saying that. That's mean. That's mean. Whew. All right. For Geminis, I kind of feel like in this moment, if you is in a place, I do kind of feel like you could be resting in love, but I do kind of feel like you could get caught up in love a lot. So you need to take your time and learn how to assess certain things. Because I do kind of feel like some of y'all need to be nurtured more, or relationship requires a little nurturing more. I do kind of feel like this. You got to pull back and assess the situation before you may move forward. Some of y'all may be in a karmic situation. I do kind of feel like this could be an ending to something, or it could be a way that you believe or how you deal with certain things. Some of y'all have to find a way to occupy your damn time. And I would tell you that though as well though. I do kind of feel like if you're a more spiritually prone person and you find out certain shit, this is where you gotta learn how to pull back. Sometimes your partner don't be wanting to know that today the boss going, like sometimes let them figure it out. It's their human experience. You don't want to cause those particular problems in a relationship though, to where you further and further and further and somebody else away though, right? With transpersonal, I do kind of feel like there is a need to focus, because you do get a new start at something though as well. Now, this could be a commitment. Like some of y'all could be at a point where like the commitment could just be feeling fresh again, ready to start again at this moment though. But y'all at this period though, to where if it's merging together, or even like if you starting again in a relationship, this is where like you gonna have to discover what it is that you like, and they gonna have to discover what it is that they like. On the flip side, for some of y'all though, this look like somebody that's a little bit lost. Right? So you still could be stuck in old ways, old patternings when it comes down to situations, especially of how a person loved you or not, and that time has ended. I do kind of feel like y'all heavy reflecting on the past, where you kind of like, well, I used to date them, and this used to work out, and they used to work in that relationship, and woo, 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 and all this other stuff. And I just need to figure out what's going to work for me now. So it's with the idea of to where if you want to be in love, or you trying to fix what's going on in you, you too busy with one moment to where if you got a taste of singlehood, you want to act single. If you need time by yourself, you do shit. You or somebody whoever you with, I'll do destructive shit to the relationship. Period. Just to get your way. And then it's okay, so what do I do? I think we need to break up. The fuck? Like, shit, you around here going forward, going north, shit. I'm so goddamn confused in this goddamn reason. I'm like, babe, we need to break up. I don't want to do this. Like, for real. Like, I don't want to do this. And if you putting out metaphysical pleas for help or asking for something as well, though, if you putting out help or asking or praying or for guidance or something as well, though, it's gonna come to you, but it's not gonna come to you on your time. For some of y'all, where you hear me say with the earth signs, you gotta listen with intent. It's not gonna come to you state of, like I just told Libras, that like they was getting signs about where they should go, where they shouldn't go, or particular situations like they was. But y'all, it's not gonna show up. It's gonna show up in old shit that you've been through or you've been done before. That's gonna be your temptation. So one of y'all got to pay attention to that, though. It's going to be behavior pattern. It's going to be old situations, even if it come down to how you read cards, even if it's like the messages that you read or the shit that you usually watch that you frequent, a certain shit pop up. You're going to be, that could be that like 111 222 333, but it's not like in a number aspect. It could be like, damn, I got into it with somebody about this shit before. Why the fuck they don't, like, it's gonna be shit like that though. It's a repetitive thing over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. And some of y'all that were like these issues that you've been going through where it's saying like, damn, it's a never ending rodeo. Y'all deal with these issues, then you go back home and then you sit there and you be like, okay, well, I guess I'll like this one of y'all, oh, I had a long day at work, so let me go home. Let me sip this wine, bitch. Let me go and let my, I'm finna go ahead. I'm finna have my bubble bath. You got the damn jacuzzi up, bubbles all the way up to your motherfucking neck. Oh, got your hair wrap pinned up on top of your head, and then you sit there. Like you're not taking a bath to sit there and relax to pull from day. You sitting there thinking about every fucking thing that the fucking happened. That's kind of like wasting weed if you sitting there smoking. Bitch, I'm trying to forget this shit. Like, don't listen to me though. I'm just saying. All right. So that's one of y'all though. I'm saying it's not like actually enjoying that time. So one of y'all pull back after, like, oh, it's the same shit again. Right? So that's why I said it's literally that. All right, let's get a card. It's literally that. I'm telling you. God damn, we in here a long time. You got the 4 of Wands and the Ace of Wands, baby. It's some conflict that's going on, though. I did say rectification going on, help you live in peace with other people, some teamwork. I do kind of, I'm telling you, like, this is situations like, say, for instance, you could have got arguing with somebody about the same shit, then you getting exposed to an environment to where maybe it's kind of like you can dish it, but then it's happening. Like, you dished it so much to the point where it comes, you at the point where you're like, fine, fuck it. And then it's at that point where it's kind of like, that's how it's showing you that it's kind of like, hey, that's the comfortability that's robbing one of y'all, though. I would tell you that. And it's also got something to do with patience. Because I'm telling you, if you're a particular person that comes back to relationships and stuff like that, if you want what you want when you want it, how you going to get mad when somebody can't do it to you? So that is the biggest thing, though. Like, if you're in a season where you dishing and you can't take it, it's kind of like, hey, now, you either going to be in this relationship or you're going to leave me the fuck alone. Shit. I gladly tell a nigga, bye. Like, now we do got what? We got 5 of Swords. We got the 5 of Cups. And then we also got Ace of Swords. That's why I said that's how your forewarning is gonna come about, though. If you patient, if you so quick to react, and you so quick to do, or you so quick to see, you're gonna be in a place of to where you ain't gonna listen. You're not gonna listen. These same problems you got to the 4 of Wands, where it's teamwork, where you know how to work with other people. Just because you don't like somebody and somebody don't like you, don't mean that you got to be in this Gemini energy. Oh, okay. Well, I'm okay. I'm over it. Faking like you over bullshit, because this shit my niece do. I'm telling you, I reached up and popped the fuck out of her ass one goddamn day because it got on my nerves. I had to come back and apologize though, because I whooped her because she didn't emotionally express herself. That is the most redundant shit ever. But she pissed me off so bad though, because I got tired of the attitude and I was like, I'm gonna just pop this shit up out of her, and then she just, you know, right. I had to come back and apologize because it kind of backfired on me. Neither here nor there. But that's something y'all do, internalize a lot of things and then like to forget and put that shit to the back of y'all head, act like y'all over shit, and then you can act like you can fake it till you make it, and then once you act like you fake it till you make it, and then it shows up in your actions when you repetitively keep doing the same thing over and over again. And it's like, why the fuck we keep going through this? Okay, it's getting a little personal in here. Let's just reel it back. All right. Now, the flip side here, though, I do kind of feel like if there's information, though, you got to learn how to be patient, sweetie, because if you're working with a team or other people, though, you got to sit back and ask. This is why I say listen with intent, because some people tell you something. You know how some people, they'll say something and then you be like, bitch, but then you will do something anyway, but they told you exactly what it was. That's also, you gotta start paying attention to what people saying though in this season. You really do though, because it's a destruction of the enemy and delivering from bondage. You don't want to get caught up in a particular situation that bring you a whole heap of heartache, and you could have found out the truth a little bit more. Because some of y'all just moving and moving and moving and moving and moving. You get fire energy up under your. You got that guy for you do. And I'm telling you, there's an argument that's bound to happen though between you and someone else. It is. Because one of y'all pretend like, okay, we're gonna get along, we're gonna do this, and then the whole entire time you got somebody over there being destructive. You got somebody mad, still sad about some other shit though. So they coming in with the same attitude, or they want to do certain shit, or they want to still do the same thing. That's why I said this some 7 of Wands ass energy. It is. I like this though. You got 3 of Pentacles. I do like that. I like that though with the 3 of Pentacles, because that's lamination, that's truths, that's being able to look at the bigger picture and being seeing how you actually can work. Because it's a difference with saying, okay, you do this, I do this, I do this. No. Working with people and seeing shit, that's the bigger goal. That's kind of like, okay, well, I want to buy a house and I want to get this land. And when I get the land, I'm going to do this. That's the bigger goal. You can't just be out here saying like, oh, I want to do this, I want to do this, I want to do this. And then, well, I'm about to farm. But you stay an hour away. What the fuck? Like, that's just stupid. All right. I'm not saying you're stupid, but I'm just saying you got to think about it. Think about it. Be practical. Be practical. Y'all ain't left-minded. I don't know what mind y'all is. Now, we do got 2 of Pentacles. And then we also got Page of Swords, and then we also got the Moon. That's why I say you're gonna have to stop telling your partner certain shit or certain people certain shit. You gotta have some type of balance between your spirituality, because everybody don't want to know. You might have a Pisces placements and shit like that when it comes up to certain things. Everybody don't want to know what you see, what you hear. Some people don't. Some people find it emotionally off-putting. They do. So maybe like they just don't accept me. No. Everybody don't find that. I'm gonna tell you as a person who got caught up. Everybody don't find that shit funny. All right. Who is this? Check your dreams too as well though. Check your dreams. Stop telling me shit in my dreams. I'm trying to go to sleep. Damn. Now we got 8 of Pentacles. We also got the Devil. And then we also got the Tower. Ugh. Some of y'all still be sexually thinking about somebody. I'm finna get out of here. No, man. We're gonna swoop that right there. And let's get our card. Damn. Let's see Mike, we in here forever. Some of y'all still be sexually thinking about somebody. Or sexual experiences as well. I really do feel like it's that. Ooh, shit. Hold up now. Never mind. You got me messed up and all confused. And I can't never seem to think about it. It's only you. I'm tired of the lying. I'm tired of the crying. I gotta say it. Sorry. One of y'all be over there sexually thinking about certain experiences that you have had with a person or a situation, though. I really do feel like that. I don't know if like this is at a time when you reach your highest sexual peak or say the capacity or whatever it is. But sit back and figure it out, though. So you won't allow it to come back into your life. Because it says seduction gonna be your biggest downfall. So that's why I said can't trust a big butt in a smile or a big dick in a smile. All right. Now we got 8 of Swords in reverse. We got Page of Pentacles. Then we got the Devil card being in reverse. We also got the High Priestess and the 4 of Swords. All truths off the table. I do kind of feel like that's what's coming in to you though. But if you're not grounded or you're not trust your intuition, and I told you for some of y'all that's over there watching tarot readings, videos, and all those particular things, you too spiritual. You need to come down. That's how a lot of them And that's how you gonna know, like, okay, all right, I get it, bitch. Like that's how one of y'all gonna be. Okay, I get it, bitch. I got it. Right? That's how you gonna be. I do kind of feel like if y'all in this moment though, where you hear me say, if you've been doing like slowly, and ground yourself when it comes to your magic, ground yourself when it comes to your intentions. You all over the place. If you want to do earth magic, you want to do black magic, you want to do this, baby. By the time you get ready to get through with the black magic, the damn earth magic, the cleanse and the protection coming in like this, and that shit going out too motherfucking fast, and you're getting hit with something. Focus, focus right now. Just focus. For real, focus. If there is some type of relationship as well going on between you and someone else, I'm gonna tell you, like I told who was that? That was Libra. Y'all was just here. Y'all, some of y'all just joining on. If you never shoot your shot, how you gonna get mad? Period. If you never shoot your shot, how you gonna get mad? And then too, who was that though? Aquarius said that though. If you around her sneaking, taking money behind folks' back, don't get mad when your partner find out about that. Whatever you got going on behind somebody's back, it's coming up to the forefront, right? Or whoever this is getting over on somebody, that's coming up to the forefront, right? Whoever this is coming up to the forefront. It's well. Coming clean and coming true. This look like some man that's saying, "Hey, I want to date your daughter." What the fuck? He do. This look like some man that's saying, "Hey, I want to date your daughter." Yes, how you doing? Da, 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 da. I'm saying this look like some man going up to some girl. Is this a proposal, bitch? Because we got Two of Swords, we got Seven of Pentacles, Page of Cups, the Justice card, and the King of Wands. I said that though. I would slow my roll when it comes down to this relationship between you and another person. Because if you confused, they confused, I'm confused, right? I don't know who this is. Maybe somebody. I don't know what the fuck it is with that Page of Cups. It look like that's somebody that's still somebody person where you end up in a child court case because you was just a fuck. Because the King of Wands ain't settling down for nobody in reverse, baby. He just come around, he finna smash, he finna dab, and baby, he finna go. He finna go. He finna come. She, that's something finna come lay with you, eat with you, kick it with you, and then bitch, I'm gone. I'm going to the next motherfucker. Baby, they not sitting around. It is. They not. You got Three of Pentacles and you also got the Eight of Wands. I do kind of feel like you got to learn how to start trusting your own self. But if you internalize a lot of things, how will you know? How will you know? How will you know to figure out certain things though, as well though? Some of y'all got a lot of growing up to do, especially when it comes down to your inner child. Because some of y'all think that adults are a safe space, especially people who are older than you. They not. If you think somebody, or this could matter with you, or whichever way. If, oh girl, we've been here too long. Y'all got to do inner child work because this adult with your inner child, you perceive people who are older than you now this go two ways. So look, you perceive people who are older than you to be adults, to be understanding. But on the flip side, somebody takes advantage of it. Because keep in mind, a Page of Cups will do that. So it has to be some type of balance in that. I would tell you that though. Because keep in mind, you know how most people say, "Oh, they just young, they just young," but they just young ain't gonna work. So one of y'all gotta figure it out because it's a Five of Swords and the Empress as well though. Right, that's why I said you don't want to be that person where you end up in a fight or altercation or something else because it's a third party dynamic going on and you find out it's a whole nother bitch and all this other stuff for somebody else. For I mean, he better get out there. Oh, he better not. We got to go. Even YouTube, like, dude, hurry up, right? It's gossip going on though. I did say that though. Whatever somebody did, I told you y'all going through this karmic. As we wrap for real though, some of y'all going through this karmic situation. I'm telling you, got something to do with finances or money. Or got something to do with time, giving and energy and take. That's how you're gonna find out as well though, because whoever this is that may be coming around to come get something from you, even if it's money, somebody asking a bar, big, whatever the fuck it is, that's how you're gonna find out though as well. Whether you're gonna be on the opposite side of this shit. It ain't. Wait a minute. It may not be money. If it's drama, I watched it because if spiritually, karmically, that shit gonna break even. This gonna be at the point of where you're gonna be trying to make somebody else take a part, and you're gonna be trying to tell them that they did this and I did this and this karmically. That shit breaking even. Because at the end of the day, if two wrongs, if somebody knew what something was wrong and they still did it anyway, or they was a part of it and they never stopped it, that shit breaking even anyway. It's breaking even. So I tell you that though, especially for you, Gemini, that was over there hanging with Ric Flair. All right. Yeah, because we got 9 of Cups, the Knight of Cups, 6 of Wands, and the 10 of Wands. Then we also got 3 of Swords, and then we also got the Queen of Cups and the Strength. I said that though for y'all. When y'all was over there, woo, all that spiritual shit. That's why that bad luck coming up in your life. Now, the flip side here, though, that's why I said be mindful of it, especially when it comes to relationships or people who offer you certain shit, or even if it's sexual engagements and stuff like that. Mindful of that because you don't want to be in a period of where it takes off your. So don't be mindful. You will know that, though, especially if you around here having sex with the wrong person, though, as well. Some of y'all gonna have to learn how to be able to stand up for yourself and be able to stand actually in your power and just say, look, I'm sick of this. I'm tired of you. Because some of y'all maybe, I'm not talking about saying it, because some of y'all been saying it too much. This is where you actually going to have to play action to it, especially if it's bad baby mama drama. You could be at that point where you kind of like, I'm tired of this shit with him. We're going to put his ass on child support. Go ahead and go down there. If you don't want to put his ass on child support, go get no nigga. That's going to be his motherfucking daddy, bitch. And let that raise that child. And then, you ain't nobody saying he can't be his daddy. But look. Shit, it is what it is here. What another man, what another motherfucker won't do, they will. So shit, it is what it is. I'm not finna keep sitting here stressing you about certain shit. I'm finna be in a relationship. I'm finna be happy. I'm finna be healthy. She finna get a new mama. Whoever it is. It can be for niggas too. Yeah, shit, no, I'm not finna keep begging your ass for the bare minimum in this bitch. So just figure it out. Yeah, 9 times out of 10, they ain't gonna care no way. They just gonna be mad as hell. So all the time your ass is over here motherfucking complaining, getting on my goddamn nerve, telling me I need to pay motherfucking child support, saying all this weird ass shit. And this nigga over here, fuck you calling me for. That's how most niggas be though. Then they come back and the baby get about 13, 14, start trying to get their life together. Baby get about 10, probably about 5 and shit. Getting this shit together, You try to get on the good foot and try to do right by the baby and stuff like that. Depending on the baby mama, she might still be motherfucking mad. I give her 3, right? 5 and shit like that. She might be a little mad still. She may make a little comments, but depending on how much faith he got, he might knock back a peg and may say, all right, now this bitch got one more time because I ain't gonna do shit. So then he make her feel like he's sticking it to her ass by telling her she talking about, I ain't gonna pay no child support. This bitch need me. So he started being petty, but he really looking like a no good ass nigga. Or she might be looking like a no good ass female. However it is in your story. Because y'all trying to be petty. And tit for tat. Wow. I love it. I don't forget y'all a card though. Hold up. All right. Stop listening to these old people when it comes to this child support shit and these kids. Yeah, we grown. Motherfuckers need to take care of their kids. We're in a day and age where some people don't care about that. Just do what you gotta do for your baby. Stop worrying about the other person. We are not in a day and age where motherfuckers give a fuck about having a child. Okay? All right. They don't. This is a new breed of motherfuckers. Woo! All right, my shit. Shut up. I'm saying this is a new breed. You got Crossroad Tower in the book. Some of y'all trying to figure out what y'all want to do career-wise, which I could see that, though. Loyalty. Right? I did say that, though. All right. Loyalty might be one of your worst characteristics, Gemini. Me, or somebody could be questioning it. Okay. A large fleet wears a dog mask on a leash held by a companion. This loyalty, friendships, trust, reliability, and good partnerships. Blind loyalty, accepting deceit, trust, and a lack of loyalty. Dogs represent friends and relationships considered loyal. Sometimes we only see them the way that we want to. Examine the relationship too closely for fear of what lies beneath. This card is urging you to see your for who they really are and evaluate what healthy boundaries are for you. Perhaps they are not as loyal as you think. Then again, maybe a large fleet makes for a good companion. This card can indicate a work ally or someone you are unaware of or who is supporting you. Number one, where are you placing your loyalty right now? How do you define trust and who do you consider your allies? Yes, I keep telling y'all gonna stop. I ain't want motherfuckers because they keep talking. They talk a good game. But then when it's time for them motherfucker to stand for something, they don't. Right? Call me. Anywho, but other than that though, some of y'all your loyalty may be your worst attribute. I would tell you that though. Right? Because it don't have to be your friends. It could just be somebody, well, I'm gonna listen to everything they say, I'm gonna do what they do, even if it's bad for you. Now you sitting over here looking over your whole life. That's why one of y'all still think about them sexual encounters that you had, because you still taking that advice they gave you. Get up out of there. Run. So I'm finna go. I didn't know it was gonna be on here this long, so I'm finna make this public. I'm not gonna fix me something to eat. I don't know. Shit, I said I would, but I might. Shit, I might make me a sandwich or something. Shit, yeah, I need to. Good night. Mm-hmm. Let me show y'all real quick. Think about wigs. So that's why I said blind loyalty, sweetie. Blind loyalty. Girl, we gotta do to these. We gotta brush it out. I thought I hung up at this moment. I really did. Still there. You still here.